everyone, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. This week I'll be releasing a series of videos that focuses on meals made on a budget utilizing our family's grill. At the time of recording this intro, I don't know exactly how many videos will be in this series. So far I've recorded 3, so that may be it, but we'll see. I'm hoping to incorporate the grill in at least 2 elements of each meal. My husband is our grill master, and I've asked him to please be in charge of the fire so that I can focus on food prep and cooking stuff in the kitchen. I'll still be in and out with him outside. This first one is using ingredients from Dollar Tree, where my budget was $20. In the other 2 episodes that I have already recorded, my budget was $25, and it's other stores. Well, I'm excited to show you what we've made, so let's get started. Here are the items I'll be using to make this barbecue feast from Dollar Tree. We have, starting over on the left, a white cake mix, some orange soda, a hot dog bun, some crackers, dill pickles, a Sunny salad mix, some cream cheese, some cheddar cheese, a can of mandarin oranges, a container of Cool Whip, 2 packages of the sausage, 1 pack of hot dogs, 1 pack of the bell pepper onion mix, and 2 bags of french fries. The cream cheese here was 50 cents today for me. However, I still am counting it as a $1.25 item because it's just close to the expiration date, so they put it there, but normally you'd pay regular price. So these 16 items cost me $20. Of note, I will say that I'm going to be using some of my spices. Most notably, I will be adding dill to this, and also we will need a couple tablespoons of oil for this. Other than that, I think we're good. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, those are spices that I normally use in these budget menus. If I use other spices, I'll let you know. I won't use anything that's super rare. First things first, we got to get started on that cake. We're going to take this vanilla cake mix and open it. We're going to pour it into this bowl. This you got to start earlier in the day because the cake needs to cool down all the way before we can put our topping on. Alright, so the entire box of cake mix, and then we're going to open up this orange soda and we're going to put it into the cake mix. Go ahead and stir that in real good. Also, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And go ahead and either grease and flour a 9x12 pan or parchment paper it. Now that we've mixed it real well, we're going to pour it into this pan here. I decided to use parchment paper. I was just going to grease it and flour it, but I wanted to be able to get it out easier. And we're going to bake that in a 350 degree oven for about 30 to 35 minutes. Our cake is finished, so now I'm going to pull it out, and it needs to go on a cooling rack until it is completely cooled. Get in there. Our next step for this dessert is to drain the mandarin oranges. I have opened the can, and now I'm going to pour the mandarin oranges through a strainer. And it says it's in syrup, so I'm probably not even going to bother keeping it, but I'll keep it for now in case we need it. But our goal right now is to get these mandarin oranges drained and cooled down. So now they're going to go in the fridge. I'm just going to set it just like this into the fridge. Next, we're going to get our appetizers ready. I opened this package, and inside this package, there's little packages. But we are going to be using these crackers with our cream cheese spread. So our next step is to get this cream cheese fluffed and seasoned. I'm going to be using my KitchenAid because that's what I got. My hand mixer broke a little while back and I haven't replaced it. So I pretty much do everything in my KitchenAid, but honestly a hand mixer is perfect for this. You're going to put the entire block of cream cheese in there, and then you're going to be adding some salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. And if you have it, I highly recommend for you to add in some dill. Or, you know, add in whatever you'd like. But let's get this cream cheese whipped. I have this blue bowl out that I'm going to go ahead and put the cream cheese mixture in. Alright, so if you're going to be serving this relatively soon, then you can leave it out. However, if you're not going to be serving it right away, you probably want to put it in the fridge for a little bit. I'm also going to put the soda cans in the fridge that are left. And I've opened the pickle jar, and now we're going to cut some chunks of pickles. There's still some pickles left, and you can go ahead and serve those with your sausage and hot dogs later tonight if you want. I'm now going to be cutting this cheese into chunks to put on this plate, and then we'll put some crackers on there and the cream cheese, and that way you can see what it looks like all together. Here is the completed appetizer. Our wonderful cream cheese mixture with some crackers, some cheddar cheese, and pickles. Feel free to use whatever cheese you want. They have a few different flavors there. They did them in the fridge at my place anyway. I still have 4 packages of those club crackers left. I don't anticipate us needing them, but they're there if we need them. Also, did it drive any of you else nuts that the top row of the crackers were flipped the wrong direction at first? I fixed that. Next, we're going to make this suddenly salad pasta salad. You're going to be bringing up some water to boil in a small pot, and then we will add the pasta out of here, and then we will follow the directions on what to do on the back. It says to mix the seasoning packet with some water and oil, and it's not very much oil. I feel comfortable saying I think most of you have a tablespoon of oil in your pantry. So yeah, 1 tablespoon of cold water, 1 tablespoon of oil. Let that boil for about 11 minutes. The pasta is finished cooking, so we're gonna take it and strain it. Ooh. I like to run my cold water down the side, just so I'm not getting boiling water down my drain. Alright. So it has, you guys can't even see that, so it has little bits in it besides the pasta. Now that we've got it in the bowl, we're going to take the sauce that we made and put that on top of it. All right, now I'm going to cover it and get this in the fridge and let that cool down while we're preparing the main meal. Alrighty, everybody, here is the plan. We're about to get our grill started. So these hot dogs, they will be cooked on the grill, just regular cooking on the grill. I'm going to set aside probably 3 of them to just boil in the house because one family member prefers them like that. These sausages, I'm going to be taking them out of the package and we are going to slice them. Alright, so eventually we're going to put these sausages on our potato and veggies, but for now, because we don't want them to get too overcooked, because the potatoes will take longer, we're going to go ahead and put them in this bowl for now. And go ahead and cover it with some plastic wrap, because it's going outside. Now I have here 2 very beat up cookie sheets. I don't think I'll be able to get both bags of the potato and the veggie and the 1 bag of the veggie onto one sheet, but we'll see. So what we're going to do here is we're going to open up your 2 bags of potatoes that are fries and the 1 bag of veggies and go ahead and get it onto the sheet. Quick interruption from the future. Those pans that I'm preparing right now, this is what they end up looking like after they've been on the grill. They are charred front and back. They've been washed. They've even been washed in the dishwasher. And this is now what they look like. So I did want to mention that if you do go this route, well, let me just put it this way. Mine are designated outdoor grilled pans now. All right, I've salted, peppered, and garlicked these potatoes and vegetables, and I'm going to go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of oil into each of these pans. This is just to help it so it doesn't quite stick so much when we have these pans on the grill. As an alternative, if your grill isn't big enough for these, you can put everything in a roasting pan and put it in your oven and go ahead and grill up the sausages whole on your grill. But I'm gonna give it a try by putting these on the barbecue grill. All right, to the backyard. All right, so we are getting the grill started outside. I honestly am not qualified to give you instructions on how to do that. But I do want to mention I put saran wrap on this so I can bring them outside and the bugs don't get on them. If I haven't mentioned it, I used incredibly beat up cookie sheets. These are my old cookie sheets that I don't use for anything sweet anymore, unless it's covered completely with parchment paper. I do not recommend using anything that has a coating on it, such as Teflon, because when you are using the spatula to flip these potatoes and peppers and onions, you don't want to risk scratching that Teflon off. So I'm going to go ahead and get these brought outside, and then I'll get back to you. About to go ahead and bring these outside. I wanted to mention that if you don't have a grill, you can absolutely cook this all on your stovetop. So don't feel like you have to have a grill to cook this meal, because you can cook it on the stovetop. This week I am doing the grill meals, so I wanted to see what we could find at Dollar Tree that we could cook on the grill. And unfortunately they were out of pretty much everything except sausage and hot dogs and bologna. So that's what we're working with. Just chilling while the grill's heating up. And here we have our cookie sheets sizzling away on the grill. Okay, so it charged really quickly. I don't know if it's our fire today or if it's just because of what it is, but it's nice and charry. It will have a very nice grill flavor. I love my hat. It will have a nice grill flavor, and then we're gonna cook it in the oven until the fries are cooked. It needs more salt too. However much salt I put on it is not enough. It needs more salt.
That's about done.
Woo, look at that. Nice. All right, we are going to decorate our cake here. I do have my stove and my oven on, so there may be clicking that you hear in the back. All right, so I'm taking this spatula and I'm gonna plop some of this Cool Whip onto our cake, and I'll spread it. Here we have our completed orange creamsicle dessert. So with this menu, we have extra sodas to make wonderful drinks with. So I have these super cute cocktail glasses. I got them at a local thrift store. I love to go to thrift stores. And I thought it'd be nice with the gold rim to put the orange soda in because that's very similar in color. So now I'm placing ice cube into each one. I think one's enough. Opening one of the soda cans. And we're just gonna pour it in. Whoa, that's so orange. One can is gonna do it for these little cocktail glasses. It's probably enough sugar anyway. All right, so then afterwards we have some of these mandarin oranges left, so we're gonna put some of those in each drink. They sunk right to the bottom, but that's okay. And then this is just an extra item. If you don't have this, don't even sweat it. I have a mint plant outside, so I'm going to add a nice little green leaf to each of these drinks. Oh, the mandarin oranges are floating to the top now. All right, there we go. And there we have our fancy mocktails. And that's it. Well, we were satisfied, that's for sure. We were full. It was really good. Let's start with the dessert first. That cream orange dreamsicle cake was really delicious. I read some people in reviews had said that the cakes made from the cake mix and the soda ended up dry and crumbly, didn't stick together. I don't know what they did wrong because it worked perfectly for us. We love the appetizer. I knew we'd love the appetizer because we have crackers and pickles and cheese quite often. We don't always have the cream cheese spread. That just sometimes it's like more of a sour cream spread. But you know, this time as it was good, and I would make it again. The main course, there's nothing that I would have changed flavor-wise. It was really great. It was super flavorful, as you probably know, or you may not know, but the sausage from Dollar Tree, it's pretty good. But yeah, so flavor-wise, nothing I would do differently. We all thought that combination of the potato fries, the veggies, and the sausage was great. Just a reminder, our pans are super charred. They are now designated grill sheet pans, which is perfectly fine with me. They were in rough shape to start with. They're just now in much rougher shape. This was my first time using one of the Suddenly salad kits. They were fine, no complaints. We ate it. It was good. All the seasoning was there in one box, so that was very convenient. And the mocktail, that was really refreshing. I love being able to take things that we had left and create a fun little refreshing drink like that. Thanks so much for watching. See y'all in the next backyard grilling episode. The next one, I shopped at Walmart. See you then.